I am Abiola Jackson. This is the Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip Channel, Monday, February the 24th. We have some updated news information in the celebrity entertainment news headlines. Tony Buzbee. Is Tony Buzbee barred from practicing law in New York? Texas attorney shuts down clickbait or dramatic headlines. So this is new and updated information here. So recently, a rumor has been circulated that lawyer Tony Buzbee no longer has permission to practice law in the Southern District of New York. Buzbee is the same lawyer who previously alleged that Jay-Z sexually assaulted his client when she was a minor, but later withdrew the lawsuit. This rumor has gained traction after journalist Megan Cuniff updated a tweet on February 23rd. In the tweet, Cuniff claimed that the Southern District of New York Committee on Grievances, which looks into allegations of lawyer misconduct, made the decision. So here it is. This is the Supreme Court information here, updating Tony Buzbee. So it says here, Appellate Division of Supreme Court of the State of New York, 3rd Judicial Department. Robert D. Mayberger, Clerk of Appellate Division of Supreme Court of the State of New York, 3rd Judicial Department, do hereby that Anthony Glenn Buzbee was duly licensed and admitted to practice as an attorney and counselor at law in all the courts of this state on January 17, 2019. Has duly taken and subscribed the oath of office prescribed by law, has been enrolled in the roll of attorneys and counselors at law on file in this office, is duly registered with the Office of Court Administration, and according to the records of this court is currently in good standing as an attorney and counselor at law on file in this office, is duty registered with the Office of Court Administration, and according to the records of this court, is currently in good standing as an attorney and counselor at law. In witness whereof I here set my hand in the city of Albany, January 29th, 2025. So, as you can see here, shortly after this, the tweet resurfaced and Buzbee took to Instagram to refute the claims. Basically, in a post on the same day, he clarified that he is not barred from practicing law in New York. So he says, let me be clear, I'm licensed to practice law in New York. I'm in good standing with the bar and have always been. Although I prefer Texas, I am proud of the work we are doing in New York. Don't believe the clickbait or dramatic headlines. Most of what is reported nowadays is pure bunk. That's according to Tony Buzbee. And there's the man right there, Tony Buzbee. Courtesy of, again, Sports Siddiqa, giving us this news and updated information in regards to Tony Buzbee's updated situation here. So shout out to sportsskita.com. Fair use, fair use, fair use. So Tony Buzbee further refuted the rumors that he has been barred from practicing law in New York. In the Instagram, he wrote, I received many press inquiries, make no efforts to respond to most. I prefer to make a general statement one time and let the various entities use that statement as they see fit. He did continue over the past week, got multiple inquiries from friends and colleagues with concern asking why I was barred from practicing law in New York State and offering their assistance. I myself have seen several press agencies, some borderline legitimate, reporting that same trash. Buzbee also uploaded a scanned document from the clerk of the Appellate Division of the U.S. Supreme Court, date January 29th, 2025. So basically, it's the same thing that we read on the Instagram. That's what he updated. He updated. That's the exact same thing we read on the Instagram. That's the document. That's the document from the Supreme Court. That's basically what we read to you earlier. That's what it is. So that's what it is with Tony Buzbee. That's it. So the rumor gained momentum after journalist Megan Cuniff posted on X alleging that the same claim. Cuniff further alleged that before applying for admittance on January 29th, 2025, Buzbee had not requested authorization to practice in this district. So according to her post, he took action because his carelessness was brought to light in a lawsuit that alleged that Diddy and Jay-Z assaulted a minor. After that, Buzbee was reportedly prohibited from practicing. So that's the stuff from before. This is before Buzbee counteracted, saying that he does practice law in New York. So the controversy arose after Buzbee voluntarily dropped the lawsuits he had filed against rappers on February 14th. Lawsuit alleged that the 13-year-old girl was reportedly raped by two music Mongols in 2000. So following the lawsuit's dismissal, Roc Nation and Jay-Z issued a statement on February 15th reading, "Today's a victory. The frivolous, fictitious, appalling allegations have been dismissed. The civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. Fictional tales that I've created were laughable, if not for the seriousness of the claims. I would not wish the experience on anyone. Trauma that my wife, my children, my loved ones, and I have cannot be dismissed." And then, of course, Jay-Z, February 19th, admitted in court that he felt like he had a gun to his head because of the case. He also stated that due to his lawsuit, he lost a lot of money. A few days earlier, he had submitted a declaration alleging that the Roc Nation had missed out on deals that would have paid him $20 million per year. And that's it for that. That's it. So basically, all this stuff I read to you at the end, this is before Buzbee today responded through an Instagram saying that he basically, in so many words, he is not barred from practicing law in New York. He's not barred at all. So this is after the 19th. So this is on February 19th. So 4 days later, on the 23rd. This is basically what Buzbee responded in the Instagram post, and then he responded with the documents that I read to you earlier. So he responded to this document here. This is the one we looked at earlier. Let's see. This is the document here. So he responded to this document here. This is the document proving that he can work in New York. So all the rumors that we heard about last week, Buzbee can't practice in New York, etc., etc., etc. I guess those were false because he proved that he can practice in New York. I guess that's clickbait. That's clickbait stuff. Basically, is since he is able to practice in New York now, with by proving that he does have license to do so, and he is approved by the Supreme Courts with the document that I showed you earlier. Since he's able to practice in New York, I don't think Jay-Z and Puff Daddy aren't off the hook. They're not off the hook, because now since he's able to practice in New York, he has a chance to hopefully get back and reopen the case. You never know, because I guess, like I said, Jay-Z and them, they thought he's barred from New York, dropped the lawsuits, They thought it was a victory. But then remember I mentioned in my last video, I said Buzbee's got something up his sleeve. I mentioned that in my last video. He's got something up his sleeve. Never underestimate Tony Buzbee, because like I mentioned in my last video, I did it last week, that he might have something up his sleeve. I wouldn't call it a victory like that. I mean, and he proved it. And he proved it today. Today he proved it, or yesterday he proved it, because this is from yesterday. He proved that, hey, I do have a license in New York, and I can work in the state of New York. Basically, he's not barred. He proved that he's not barred with the documents. So all these lies about him were all for nothing. Basically, all for nothing. He can work in New York. Like he said, he just chooses to work in Texas, but when necessary, he can work in New York. He can definitely work in New York. So I mean, like I said, the case of Jay-Z and them, everything's dropped, lawsuits dropped. You never know that if he dropped the case, you never know, he might pick it up again. He might be able to pick up that case again. He might be able to pick it up and then, and then go ahead and take on the case, the case with Jay-Z and P. Diddy. Basically, nothing's off the table right now. Nothing's off the table right now with Buzbee. Buzbee, he's back in action. Nothing's off the table from him. Nothing. He's not barred. Nothing's off the table. He can take on the trial, take on the case. So I mean, everybody thought he's going away. He'll disappear. Thinking last week that he was barred, can't work in New York. Everybody's celebrating, Jay-Z celebrating. Not so fast. I mean, not so fast. He's not barred at all, and the documents prove that he's not barred. So, yep. You can't get nothing past Buzbee. That's the moral of the story. You can't get nothing past Buzbee. He always has, like I said, he always has something up his sleeve when you least expect it. That's the moral of the story with Tony Buzbee. That is the moral of the story. That's the moral of the story with Tony Buzbee. Don't underestimate him just because you got a victory. Not so fast. Like he said, he hears these sort of rumors, he ignores them. But I guess now he felt it necessary this one time here to prove his point, and he proved his point. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, Buzbee's back in action. He isn't going anywhere. He's gonna take on that case with Diddy and Jay-Z. With the list. Remember with the list? I mean, you know what they say? There's one way to skin a cat. Or there are various ways to skin a cat, right? That's the old saying. So that's the moral of the story. You think you got him? You think you got him cornered in one area, but he can get you in other areas. That's the moral of the story with Buzbee. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Let me know what you think about this. This is yesterday. This is on the 23rd. So hit the like button, subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is gonna be. Buzbee ain't going anywhere, so you better get used to it. He's here, and he's gonna be taking on that case with Jay-Z, them, P. Diddy. He'll take it on. He's not barred. He'll be practicing law in New York. So let's not get too excited about him being barred. He's here. All right. You want more of this celebrity news, entertainment news, celebrity gossip? You know where to go. Hit the like, subscribe button. Provide you some more information on the Buzbee case and other celebrity entertainment news. Until then, take care. Peace.